Alright, hello everyone. Um, I feel like I should make a review on this, the Großtraktor. Um, it's interesting, is how you would probably want to describe this vehicle. So let's go down this side. So 320 hit points, that's very good for tier 3. Panzer 35, 260. T70, 230, 220 for the M3 light. So it's got decent hit points. For a tier 3, it's got the highest of any tier 3, more than likely. Weight, it's, well, let's have a look, 16.65 tons. 19.5 for the Panzer 35. Let's go with T70. 10.8. 12 point. So it's fairly light. Fairly light for a medium. Where is it? Come back. There you go, we can do that. There's all my tier 3s. 250 horsepower engine. French 220, 170, 268. So it's got a fairly powerful engine, but then to shift that, it's got to have a fairly good engine. Top speed of 44, that's very good. 37, 45. What was this? 44. It's one less than the T70. Let's see. 61, obviously for the M3 Light. But then this is a medium. So that's very good. That's very good. Top speed there. 36 reverse speed. 40. 52. 40. So the traverse speed's a bit lacking. However, I feel like it doesn't really hamper me that much for its traverse speed. It is very big. However, the silhouette, the look of that, there's the silhouette for that, and the silhouette for that. T70 is a very small tank, as is the M3 Light. So it's a very big tank. And let's actually quickly compare to. Yeah, there you go. It's only slightly smaller than the Churchill, so yeah, it's not very small. It's not very stealthy. So what else is there? Hull armor. Armor. What is it? This thing does not know the meaning of armor. It does not have armor at all. 14 at the front. 15 if it's very sloped down here, and that's the front armor. The same for the turret and the hull. So yeah, armor, no. Keep away from Panzer 1Cs is what I would recommend. They have what, 40 shells in a clip, well, 40 bullets in a clip. It will wreck this tank. You will get wrecked, mate. 8 for the sides and rear of both the hull and the turret. So yeah, armor. This tank does not know the meaning of armor. Standard shell penetration. Well, to be honest, it's a howitzer. It is very similar, I think, to. Let's find it. I think it's the Panzer IV. Panzer IV-D, I think, has this gun. Here you go. Let's have a look here. L24, here you go. So there's the gun for the Großtraktor, here's the gun for the Panzer IV howitzer. 75. This has a lower rate of fire, same penetration, same average damage, 175 with high explosive. This has slightly worse accuracy, 0.55 compared to 0.5. Longer aiming time, 2.2, 1.9, and they weigh the same, so it's almost the same as the Panzer IV-D's gun. Howitzer, just don't use armor piercing. You will bounce lots of times. HE is the way of the howitzer. So that's that. 10.91 rate of fire. That's about 5 seconds in between each shot, which is decent for a howitzer. Let's let's get the Hetzer up here. The Hetzer I use the howitzer on, and it reloads in 7.42, but with 100% crew and medium caliber tank gun rammer. I could probably decrease it with, there you go, improve vents, decrease that even more, but I've chosen toolbox to speed up repairs. So 41 degrees per second turret reverse speed, that's, I think that's good. That's the same as the French there, 40, yeah, so it's got decent traverse speed. 330 view range, 330, 310, 341 with that thing on, and yeah, 280, yeah, not very good. View range with this. I got it up to 314 with coated optics, however I could probably increase it further with the commander and radio operator skills. But so yes, that's alright view range. It's lacking on the signal range. As you can see, these are all in the 500s. That's 325. That's not very good. The M3 Lite does not have a good radio. And so yeah, it's a tier 4 radio. It's not very good. But who really cares about radio range? So overall, just looking at the stats, it's fast and manoeuvrable. It has no armor to speak of, and an inaccurate howitzer, which can do mass damage if you hit a thinly armoured target like a Panzer 1C or one of the British mediums, more than likely. So yes, just don't leave it out in the open to fire. If you can, you might want to try hiding in a bush somewhere and try sniping, but with a howitzer, and yeah, it's not really going to work. The equipment that I've gone with, you obviously want enhanced gun lane drive, improved vents for the gun reload, and of course the manoeuvrability and stuff like that. And then what else is there? I haven't got enough money for anything else, but toolbox I like to use. Coated optics doesn't really need it, I don't think, because the view range is compared to my other tier 4s, but that's not over the board. Wet ammo rack you might want, because I have found that this thing does get ammo racked. Well, it does have its ammo rack damaged fairly easily. Like in the first about 10 games, maybe 3 or 4 games, maybe even more, I had my ammo rack get damaged from shots. So yeah, you'll obviously want to have either wet ammo rack, because I don't really think of anything else that you might want here. Binocular telescope, not really, because you don't really want to be sitting around sniping, because it's obviously a howitzer. Toolbox you might want to help you save some money on the repair kits. Spore liner, no, there's no armour to help for it protect against. Camo net, yeah, not really. Like I said, don't want to stay still. And then obviously you've got your standard equipment, small repair kit, small first aid kit, and a manual fire extinguisher. You may want to change this for the automatic, because you do get a lot from completing the personal missions and other giveaways and stuff, the special events and stuff. Ammo choices, go for HE. You might want some heat as well. Yeah, for the extra penetration. For the crew, bog standard stuff, I think. In fact, thinking about it, I don't. Yeah, thinking about it, you don't need Deadeye, because it's only effective with AP and heat shells, so you don't really want that. I'll have to change that. So I've gone with the commander. You obviously want 6th sense, because this thing does not have armor. You get spotted, you will get shot at and killed badly. For the gunner, you might want to have snapshot or armorer, although designated target might help because of the reload time. So yes, you might want to have that. Off-road driving. Off-road driving, what was that for? Reduces ground resistance. Yes, that will help you with your speed. Your speed is your saviour, really, in this tank. Controlled impact, no, you will get